shut at your tide. The parcels are all under the tree, right where they should be. Soon everything is Christmas-fied, Disney bonafide. And so
Night, whatever time of day you're watching this. So as a surprise, we've got another update from YouTube. A month after they took, well, 2 months after they took my AdSense away, they've given it back. It's funny that. That's because I didn't deserve to bloody lose it in the first place. But yes, they have now approved. So, I don't know. Oh dear. Going to be making money again, hopefully. Which means we can get more videos with the B10 and a bit further again with the B10, because really the AdSense feeds that B10. I mean, it will still be a bit of a while, because it's going to be maybe 2 months yet before I get a payout from it, and before that point I've got to actually start paying off some of the debt that I've accumulated doing videos with the B10 while I'm not been getting paid. Obviously that comes first, but I will still be doing videos with the B10. It's just got to be a bit more careful and about it and stuff like that. So yes, AdSense is back enabled, and it's now, this is the 21st of November. It is really, 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 really cold, and this month has gone rather quick, if I'm honest. I've not really done much on the way of videos, and I'm rethinking these scheduled from every 2 days to every 3 days. Obviously the Patreon people have seen that more and more videos are going up just for them. I think we have a good collection of videos now that are just for patrons. I'm gonna, I think you can have an unlisted playlist that we can put them in, but we'll have a look at doing that. Or we might provide a list. Indicate. Or we might provide a list of something on the Patreon site forum. Something like that maybe. We are playing with other ways of getting funded as well, and being able to afford the paint job, which obviously is quite mental. We've got quite a bit of body work to do first as well before we get round to that. Someone wanted me to do a tour, a live tour on the B10. I will arrange that, because this video is going to go up now before everything else, so it's going to all get reshuffled. We did do 2 route videos where the outbound and inbound was posted, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. I've decided against this idea, although it is nice to be able to have both in and out up at the same time. It did mean we lost a few days headway with it, because obviously that's 4 days worth of video, because the first day it's posted, the second day it isn't, next day it's posted, and then day 4 is its break for another video and posted on day 5. So it sort of, it worked. I like the idea, but for the way I'm thinking about doing some of the route videos, it doesn't work. Because I am going to be hopefully sitting down a bit more now and actually adding in, not like little landmarks and stuff like that in the information, as well as putting that information on the blog site as well. Which all of that is currently running the blog site, and yeah, I've still not had a chance yet to meet up with him again and talk about what we want on there, what it aim is and all that rubbish. So I think we'll be doing that next time we meet up to go do some routes, because we will be doing it soon. We've got 3 routes in the plan. We're going to be doing a day. He's got some money to put in for fuel. I've got some money to put in for fuel, which will give us about a day's worth of fuel. That'll give us enough fuel to do probably 2 days worth of filming. Because a day's worth of filming is only 5-6 hours. So it all depends how much we actually use the bus to how much fuel we actually need. Obviously I've got a few issues to sort out first, which will be interesting. Like, we've got a cooling issue still to resolve, because the cooling's playing up again. The engine's getting incredibly warm. It is cooling it, but it's not cooling it efficiently enough, so it is getting a bit toasty in there, but not too toasty that the fire sensor's going off or anything like that, or the hot water alarm. It's just toasty, and the temperature sensor doesn't do that. So we are looking to see if hopefully Cammy can find the books and send them down to us. If not, then I think we're going to be asking Volvo and Wrightbus to see if they've got any books for it, because if they put the bus together, it's Volvo B10 right bodied, right renowned body, so they know how that bus is built and what's under the body, in theory, between them. I've emailed Volvo. I am still waiting to hear from Volvo. I've not emailed Wrightbus yet. I'll see what Volvo say first. So yeah, Friday I think I'm meeting Chris down at the bus, so we'll have a good look on Friday with the bus and see what we've actually got cooling system wise, because the cooling is one of the big things that is an issue, as well as the hazard lights. In May the bus is up for its MOT, and obviously with no working hazard lights, well, no hazard lights that work on the switch you should think they should work on, it's quite an issue. I am replacing little bits and bobs on the bus, as you'll see, just cheap bits like lights and stuff like that, just to make it a bit more efficient for us, sometimes easier to work on, and sometimes just to make it look nicer and brighter. As I've said in one of our live streams, we're adding marker lights to the side of the vehicle, because in this day and age, driving and the way people park, marker lights to see where your tail is and where the side of your bus is when you're passing vehicles is a good idea. So although it's not original, they will be fitted. They're the LED type, so we are going to have to put a wiring harness in for them. The switches in the cab are all getting replaced, because not one of them has the label on properly anymore. However, trying to find the switches for it might be a bit difficult. I know Volvo do still sell them if you can find them, so we are looking for them. I hate this bridge at the moment. The marker lights for the roof, front and back, have both been replaced to LED ones, or LED bulbs. Rather than replacing the unit, we're just replacing the bulb because it does the same effect replacing the bulb. Obviously the system doesn't have a CAN bus because it's old, it's no bus, it doesn't have CAN bus. CAN bus is the system where, like on your car or in the new buses, if your headlight goes out or a light goes out on the exterior, it'll warn you that there's a light out on the dash. You know, my Panda did it. I had an issue with daytime runners, and every now and again it would say check daytime running lights, display a little light bulb to say, hey, you've got a light out. So all new cars have that system, but because the bus is from 1999/2000, it doesn't have it. So being CAN bus, which is normally with LEDs, they just put a resistor in place, just so the draw is enough that it draws the light down to what the bus thinks it should be, or the car, whatever. But because this is in that system, they're just plain LEDs, 24 volt, being slapped over and replaced. So they should look really nice and bright. Obviously the lens is going to get cleaned, it's all going to get cleaned, and I will do it all on camera. It might be a bit of a distance because I don't have a ladder, so I've got to use the roof to access the place. The dome on the roof that we fixed, that came off, needs resticking. Didn't like come off and fly off, it's still attached, it's just not attached as well as it was attached. That just needs rejigging and fixing. Obviously we need some stickers for the inside. The dashboard needs sorting because I do like the blue that it's in. It's not original, and I've said this so many times, there's so many reasons why we did that. The paint we painted it with, that's, I won't go there. The paint we painted it with peeled, even though we did sand it all down and everything we needed to do to make it stick. It did peel in places. When we put the toolbox on, it ripped some paint off, so it wasn't ideal. And where I painted the two bulkheads above the wheel, you can see where people put the feet on it, it doesn't wash off very well. Where the new paint we've got is a metal type of paint which sticks to everything. It's got primer and everything built into it, so it's just a case of applying it, and it gives a glossy look. And when the sun shines on it, you need shades, but it's dead easy to clean. He's made it look dead neat and proper around this there. It looks dead neat and proper, so that's why it's been done. They didn't have a purple or a light grey. They had black, blue, green or silver with the options, as well as a pink and a few other stupid colours like that. So blue was the only colour really that we could use, because I didn't want a black cab. Unfortunately it is more stagecoach blue, but as I said, that is all that area now protected. We can stand on it to access the blinds and stuff like that, and it doesn't really matter because it just wipes off. So that's why that was done. We are looking for the original colour. I think we might have to get it made up first, but when we do, then that'll be a time when all the labels are going to come off, all the emergency things are going to come off, so it's going to be stripped straight back to basic, the poles coming off, etc. So there'll be nothing on there apart from the two plaques which state what the vehicle can hold to paint around. That's it. Another reason why we painted it was because it had a wood top, and it was annoying us, the wood top, because for some reason they put the cab in, took the plastic off the top and put a wood one on. I presume it's for a base for a ticket machine. But obviously that was really bugging us. You can't really tell now. Yeah, you can't really tell now that it's there. Obviously I know it's there. You can see the screws where it's been anchored down there, but it's a lot harder to see. It's not such an eyesore, which is good. And I do actually like the blue that it's in. It does look clean, and so yeah, that is why it got painted. It was an easy way to clean it, an easy way to make it look new again, and yeah, I just didn't get a chance to replace the labels, so we didn't take the labels off. You Toyota driving. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to take the labels off because I didn't have any replacements, so obviously now I'll go behind this box. I am going to get the replacements, and we'll be able to black the entire front and do it all again and take our time. The bit that's true is round where the cab is, because it's hard to get the brush in there. I'm going to bodge a bush in, I think, to do that. That'll probably be done in the next few days, not next few days, next few months should I say, because I don't fancy painting when the temperature's so cold. Come on, Mr. Copper, move out the way. The bus has moved up, but never mind. Yeah, I don't plan on doing that when it's cold, because obviously you can't have the heating on. Then that brings us to the heaters. Obviously in the live stream I'll show you all of this, or the video, whatever we're doing, I'll show you all of this. The heaters are broken completely. They've rusted away, had it, and part of that's because of the roof leaks, but yeah, they've completely had it, completely destroyed, don't work, blow the fuse, and even the boost pump has given up, which obviously is not very good. The boost pump is just a pump that runs on the heating system and just boosts water when needed to make sure you've got a good feed of water to the heaters, and that's not even wired up. It had one wire going to it, the other one broken. We've tried powering it up and seeing if it's just a case of the wire broke, wire fatigue, and then just wire broke. No, we tried powering it up, and yeah, didn't even work. But it could work, but not work, because the heating doesn't work. So that's a case of once we've got the heaters replaced, then we can look at it from there. But obviously we need to get the heaters replaced, and yeah, that's going to be an expensive job. Probably a trip to Barnsley might be need to go rescue some heaters out of a bus. But a lot of the inside now is just cosmetic. I'm going to look at steaming the floor clean at some point. Start fresh with the floor. Obviously steaming it is a lot easier. The seats are going to get steamed at some point, so they'll be dead clean. CCTV's going in okay. If this guy wants to tailgate me anymore, then flip it. Yeah, the CCTV it works, we can see the monitor, but it's just broken. Obviously that's a spoiler for videos coming up, but if you want to actually see it, that's a spoiler alert. But if you want to see the actual video, Patreon, it is on there already, and you can see it there. That was lots of other videos that we have there. We have a few thrashes that are not public. We have a few other bits and bobs that's not public. They're just for the people that support the channel by giving to us by each month. It's only $1 or $1.20, I think it is, something like that, because you pay the costs. And I pay it to withdraw it as well. But yeah, it's only $1.20, so about 70p a month. It's a minimum, and it's obviously going to be much appreciated. People that do, your name goes in the front of the video, and I'm working out a way of being able to just give you shout outs continuously. I know I've just had my 6k. What a holy years. Just had my 6k, and not many people got a shout out for that, because that was completely unplanned video. There's no planning behind that at all. So what I'm going to do, as I've thought about this, is we'll do a shout out at 6.5k. We'll make that a milestone, because that is on TubeBuddy, that is a milestone. So 6.5k. If you want a shout out for the 6.5k video, comment down below, and we'll sort a shout out for you. All the patrons, anyone that gives by Patreon, will automatically get a shout out. If you are a patron and you do have a YouTube channel, in front and leaves that gap there. Yeah, if you are on Patreon, you automatically get a shout out. If you've got a YouTube channel done by Patreon, if you just message me the YouTube name, if you want the YouTube name, or if you want your name shouting out, whichever, then we'll do that for you. It's not an issue. You can do both. It's not an issue. If you're a Patreon supporter, you can get any shout outs you want, any support. No, Patreon viewers are different, somewhat. Go in. Yeah, so 6.5k. I'll remember that, and I'll prepare the video this time. We are still gaining people quite quickly. And good news, Mod 4 video should be done soon. I'm now getting around to redoing it. I'm hoping to go in, not this Sunday, on a Sunday to do it. Get in the bus lane, you can use the bus lane, you stupid yellow plate. I do plan on filming it on a Sunday. I do preferably need someone to be a cameraman for me, so I might film it with Oliver or Stefan. Don't know, depends on who's available at that time. Or even no, we won't go there actually. Yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm now just arriving at my wonderful place of employment. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Support us on Patreon, the link is down below. And if you want a mug or thing with one of our many sayings on, then it is available at redbubble.com. Link is also down below in the description. So until next time, we'll see you out on the road, and bye for now.
Oh, it's a great life on the buses, no matter what the time of day. You see the world on omnibuses, we're on our way. There's so much feeling on the buses.